Can you imagine staying away from your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, in fact, all your near and dear ones at the tender age of 6? Difficult to imagine, right? Yes, I can understand. And you would be wondering, like, what I'm talking about. So, hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Sanjay Chaudhary, and I'm going to introduce myself today. So, I was put in a boarding school just at an age of 6 in grade 1. So, my parents put me in a boarding school because of our ancestral legacy. So, we have large land, and our generations are doing agriculture. And none of in my family has even passed grade 5. So my father is just grade 4, and my uncles are even below that. So my father thought that if I continued to stay there with them, I would also discontinue my education and I'll not get educated. So that's the reason they put me in a boarding school, which was almost 400 kilometers from my native place, just at an age of 6. And since then, I have been in hostel. Like I did my primary, secondary education in Mumbai in a boarding school. Then I did my graduation in engineering in a hostel in Aurangabad. And post that, in my first job also, I stayed in a bachelor's hostel for almost 3.5 years. So in and all, close to 20 years, I have stayed in a hostel. And I used to feel bad because I was in hostel, and I would see others enjoying with their family members. But now, when I look back at those days, I feel blessed. There are a heap of memories with me. Yes, there is no place like home, but again, hostel has a different experience in itself. So hostel life has taught me a lot of life lessons, like self dependency. You have to depend on you have to carry out all your work yourself. Okay, respecting others, respecting different cultures, different castes, different viewpoints, and mingling with people having different viewpoint. So it also teaches us tolerance and patience. Then self care. So I had to take care of myself without anybody to take care of me. So that is again one more lesson. And then we used to get a small pocket money in those days, and we had to manage all our conserve money for the entire month. So and then I also developed good friends, and it has been more than 30 years now, but still we are in touch with each other. So I have lifelong friends with me from my school days and hostel life. So in all, I feel blessed today because if I had stayed at home with my parents, probably I would not have continued my education. So in the hostel life, I used to live a very disciplined life, right from waking up, exercise and breakfast, everything was scheduled in time. And today also I continue to have a more disciplined and balanced life. And my colleagues sometimes ask me like, how can you manage this so consistently? But again, I'll that's a blessing from me because of my hostel days. That was my hostel life. Now, so now I'm staying with my family, and staying with my family is a joy in itself. Having stayed so long away from them. So I have my parents with me, my wife, and my 12-year son. Uh, we all stay together, and that's a joyful experience for me. Now, coming to my hobbies, I like photography, traveling, then learning. I'm a continuous learner. I continue to learn new things almost every year. Then I also like gardening and reading books and also watching movies. So I'm a continuous learner, as I mentioned, as one of my hobby. So I've taken up several courses in last throughout my career. I have several management postgraduate diploma from reputed institutes like MIT Pune, Symbiosis Pune, and also international certification of certified professional supply chain management. So I'm a EPIC certified supply chain professional. Also done my inventory management professional course from EPICS. So I hold both international as well as Indian certifications, and that's not for anything else, but that's my hobby. I like learning new things every time. And I just completed my course in blockchain, which is a new technology that is coming up. So and now I am also pursuing a project management from PMI Institute US. So that is all about my learning. Now coming to traveling. So I enjoy traveling, and I make a point to travel with my family every year. And in addition to traveling with my family, I also have opportunity to travel from my office for for business purposes. So I have traveled to many states in the India, and apart from that, I have traveled to countries like China, Thailand, Japan, Singapore, then United States, Germany, Spain, France. I have traveled to all these countries, and at times I also had the opportunity to move for a job within this organization as an expat role. But then, having stayed away from my family already during hostel life, I decided to stay in India in the same organization. And now I feel like yes, there are good countries outside India, but when I see in overall perspective, I think India is great. Though there are a lot of things to complain about, but personally, having traveled across so many continents and countries, I feel that India is great, and I feel blessed to uh, have a good family and a good job and opportunity to travel so broadly across different countries. One of my dream that I see is building a school, high study hostel. I again feel that there should be a school which takes care of overall development of a child, not just from academic perspective, but from overall development like personality development, public speaking, then general knowledge and everything. So that a person, when he comes out of institute, he is a real man, not just an bookworm. So that is my dream, and I aspire to fulfill this dream. So there are a lot of blessings upon, and I feel really blessed whatever I have today. Thank you.